Alright, well, obviously I'm a Dark Duelist, because that's all the cards I own. So I've got two decks I was kind of thinking about, because it depends on what's going on in the format. I'm not really aware. I assume things like Drytron and Exosister are going to be like the main things, and Stun, if I'm just playing against a bunch of light decks. My idea was going first, just put up Omni Negates, put up Crime, put up Crescendo, uh, put up Grapha. 3 Omni Negates is usually good enough to beat basically anyone. Maybe put up a Masquerader or something, and then kill him with Access Code. I also had the idea of like doing a going second version of the deck, where I just like play more board breakers and stuff in case there's like a lot of stun around. I might even like throw in Twin Twisters and stuff if there's a lot, just to kind of combo with the Dark Worlds and the Dangers. And I haven't even filled out the extra deck on this one. This is just kind of like a half-assed idea I threw together the last second, including a Brute Enforcer, which would be better than Barricade Board Blocker going second, typically. Anyhow, yeah, let's go with the going first deck that's like a lot more fun and janky. So this is like an Orcus combo. I haven't done the Orcus combo in months. I'd have to like remember like the basic ways to do it, but generally speaking, it's, let's see. So yeah, you get Orcus Heartpore in the graveyard. Heartpore summons Nightmare. Then you link off Nightmare plus whatever sent Heartpore into Galatea. Nightmare can summon another card, right? You could send banish this card from graveyard, target one face up monster field, give blah blah, and send one Dark Machine, which is when you send the World one typically. And you can banish this, and special summon an Orcus, and that gets you even more guys. Okay. That just gets you more material and stuff to work with. I guess the bigger problem is like sometimes Galatea will eat up your link zones, but I don't have a whole lot of going first link interactions besides like Masquerena or Unicorn or whatever, and we only need one link zone for that anyhow. But I will need those just to clear up space sometimes. So that's worth thinking about. Now, you could always just make long Girsu to on top of Galatea still, so that's not that big a deal. Anyhow, the only card I kind of wanted to see if I could squeeze in was like Armageddon Knight and Dark Grepher. Because Armageddon Knight's almost as good as Girsu, right? Also, he's Royal, and I can like show off with that. You probably only need one graphic because you can search it with Snow. Like, I kind of wanted to mess with Dark Grepher a little bit, but I just don't think there's enough high-level Dark Monsters in this deck. You got like your Nessie, your Nightmare, your Destrudo. There's just not enough high-level Dark Monsters to really make Dark Grepher worth it. So yeah, we'll just go with the one Armageddon Knight. And yeah, and Scream obviously to fill up the graveyard, and then you're running Dark World Dealings in the beginning of the end just to like draw deep. And we're playing a couple of grasses. I'm not sure grass is great in this deck. Like there's a chance you end up milling way too much of your like you mill your traps and stuff. I am playing the Heartbeat just in case that happens, so I can like sometimes send it and get my crime back. You can't play Celiac, so we're playing a Meta Noise. Just so you can like add back tier cards and such. Yeah, other than that, that's the basic idea of the deck, is just get, use Kikalos to get an Omni Negate with Crime, use the other tier effects to make a Grapha, or search a section, Dark World Accession with Snow to make Grapha. If you can set up like a Havness, you can still make a Dragon Stapeli on their turn after you use Crime. You make Borreload Savage Dragon with Destrudo, unless you need extension, then you try to make it with Chaos Ruler. Typically you need to get a 3 on the field for that, but you can like normal summon Brow or hit one of the other Dangers that are level 3s to kind of set that up, and then you make it with a 2/4s functionally because of Destrudo. You have Time Thief Reader in here because you summon Sheeran and you want to trigger her sometimes, and that's an easy way to do it. It also clears up your board. And other than that, Board Blocker triggers all your discard guys. This is a going second card. We don't have Nightmare Phoenix, so you gotta have something. 2 Dark Monsters, it can destroy 1 card on the field. Good enough. Unicorn, pretty good. Long Girsu, kind of necessary in an Orca Shell. You can probably get away with just one Galatea, but I mean, I honestly probably should be able to get away with just one Galatea, but we'll see. Anyhow, that's the idea. Dark is winning. That makes sense. I mean, it's not the most competitive event, and I just threw the deck together out of stuff that I already kind of had. The only thing I crafted was Gearsus, because who needs... Like, it's nice to have the Orca stuff on hand regardless. Also, hello, connect. No response from the game server. Well, that was fast. Lad sleeves, wow. So that's what the thing is here, right? Lad sleeves, and what's the title? Is the title worth getting? Harnesser of Chaos. I might go for that one. This seems like a fun enough event, though. If there's a decent chance it's nothing but stun decks on the light side, because like Inspector Border and Runic are two of the big decks, and Exo Sister also basically a stun deck half the time. We'll see how much you need going second cards in this format. Drytron expect to be good because there's no Bystials. This is kind of what you're looking for, right? I mean, you know, Orcists and Dangers and shit. Oh, so you can play against other Dark players. That's interesting. It could mean Super Poly is really good because you can just do Starving Venom. Like, cut one Galatea, throw in 3 Super Polys if you end up playing against a bunch of broken decks. But, I mean, this is Dark Magician, so... Presumably, I should be able to break this deck. I mean, Azalea outs the Eternal Soul, which is pretty good. Alright, good, off to a great start. Normal Summon Dark Magician, Rod, and pass. Woo, gems! Alright, well, I mean, I need to actually do stuff to get the missions and stuff, so... Lost 4 coin flips now? And I've only played 2 matches if this one goes through, because 2 of them didn't work. Alright, sure. If it is a lot of stun, what we can do is play more Bigfoots and more Thunderbirds, and also just throw in Harpy's Feather Duster, which you can draw towards with the Dangers. Interesting hand. I mean, this is a 1-card combo, and this gets me to a Sheer in his follow-up if I want it. There's no Rhino Heart in this deck, so you know. You always go for Sheeran with Pearl Reno. Ooh, another Danger deck. Okay, we'll see how this goes. They're playing going second cards like Raigeki. They're only playing a 41 card deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, playing a 41 card deck. Interesting. Another Jackalope? Sure. Yeah. Okay, so it's Danger PK. They're probably not playing any Orca stuff. I mean, you could squeeze in Bardiche and the PK stuff and just play Dangers. The thing I'm doing is that's weird is playing all the tier elements, right? So, I mean, it's probably a good deck. I just didn't want to craft more PK stuff. I do have most of the PK stuff, but like I would need to craft a bunch of the supers. Okay, Cherubini. This can like send any PK to the graveyard. Oh, okay, so it's... Well, Graph is fine still. Like, you can splash this card regardless. It might just be rank 3 Turbo, though. Like, PK, the rank 3 Dangers, and probably Nessie and all this stuff. Yeah, Rusty? Sure. Yeah, cool. They're trying not to... They're saying, oh, should I click Rusty now? Don't do it. Don't do it. There you go. Alright, so now he sends... This is 2 Fog Blades at minimum, if that's what he wants. We have a lot of spells in hand, which makes the Sheeran worse, because, like, I want to use this. Alright, Fog Bleed numero uno. Another point of like the 60 card deck is you don't just draw these counter traps very often. You're supposed to search for them, but I drew mine, so whatever. The fun thing about Orchest in this event is the biggest problem with Orchest a lot of times is that Dark locks you. But this format doesn't care if you Dark lock or not. So if there's more Dark decks than Light decks, then I think I'm probably better off being a going first deck, because I think the Dark decks have a lot more varied interaction. Alright, there's finally the normal summon. Sure, that's not much of a thing to worry about. Ah, Ferte for DT, sure. I mean, this is a really bricky deck, but I mean, you know, I drew all my bricks, so what am I saying? DP is really strong, though. So double Fog Blade DP is what I'm having to put up with. And if I pop a Fog Blade, they can... Well, they've eaten up all their Rusty zones, so they can't summon something to Rusty and get a pop. Oh, they can if they just pop their own fucking Verte on their turn, though, right? Then you can, like, whenever a Fog Blade is destroyed, you can Fog Blade something back. But it doesn't have any PKs in the graveyard, so you can't even do that. That doesn't really work. I was kind of expecting this to happen a lot, Fusion Destiny. I was thinking about doing it in this deck, but I'm playing Grass, you don't want to fucking, you know, mill towards that kind of stuff. So he drew one of them. Looks like he's playing the Mally Denier setup. Alright, so double Fogblade DP and maybe one more card, presumably. Okay, nothing. Alright. So double Fogblade DP. Kind of hard to out still. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to lead with that, I think. See if I can bait a DP here. No, alright. This is my best normal summon, so I might as well normal summon it, even though it's going to eat a Fog Blade. So I want to out this DPE before I... I think I just activate this danger and try not to hit my Perlarino. It's like, this is like the only card in my hand that does something, but I can't play it into DPE. I should have summoned him right here, but that's fine. Okay, well that was the worst thing that could happen. Okay, so I need to get spells in the graveyard here before I commit to Azalea. Dark decks don't have much in the way of, Ooh, okay, this does not make anything relevant here. I can send Crescendo and use its graveyard effect to add a Dark Machine monster that is banished in your... or my deck. Do I have a good follow-up Dark Machine monster? It doesn't really matter, right? I can't even activate the Sheeran because I don't have a monster in hand. I can send this Dark World of Session to the graveyard. You can discard your hand to discard one Dark World monster. I don't have a Dark World monster in hand. If I send this, I can make Azalea and pop his DPE, but then I don't have anything. Do any of these do anything? The Galatea... I'd have to be able to banish a monster to make Galatea work. Well, I can Galatea into Dingirsu, which is funny. I think we do this so I can add an Orcus so I can use Sheeran. Wait, what? You can banish this card from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add one to your hand, one Dark Machine monster that is banished or in your deck. You cannot special summon monsters this turn. You have to accept Dark... Oh, Dark Machine monsters! Okay, that doesn't work with fucking Tsuchinoko. Yeah, that's Machine locks me, not just Dark locks me. Alright, well, I'm just dead then, I think. I can make Galatea... and go for Ding. Okay, well, yeah, they saw that coming. I drew, like, one of the few cards I searched for no reason. I couldn't even play through a pop and two things. Normally, like, Dangers alone are good enough to stop that. I'm just dead to DPE plus attacking, alright? They can make Axis Code Talker here. Yeah, alright, cool. I mean, that game was lost when my fucking Tsuchinoko discarded the Perlerino, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't even bother with the Babel to try to, like, bait the DPE. It doesn't really do anything until you have a graveyard monster, right? So they just hold it. Crescendo doesn't machine lock you, but you can't summon anything but machines to use Crescendo in the same turn. It's a good turn card on their turn, but yeah, I was dead. Here we go. This is a hand. So we want to draw with this eventually. Sure. I'm not getting into any of my mill cards. I can make Masquerena, which doesn't do anything. I can normal summon Zephyros. I can special summon Masquerena. I'm just trying to get a bunch of dark monsters in the graveyard if I can. Oh, they got Nib? That's annoying. So I'm playing against the light deck that has Nib up. I just get Crime here, just in case I ever get there. So my problem here is they're going to fucking nib me as soon as I activate this idiot, right? No? Okay, nothing. Is it an effect veiler? No? Okay. They had something, but I don't know what it is. 5. Alright, so what hand... Okay, so I've already normal summoned, so I can't get the Sheeran on the field. Doesn't matter, because I'm about to draw 3 cards, right? So I just want to get a card that I can activate no matter what here. It's going to be... Well, I don't have another tier in the graveyard, so I'd like to get more mills out. So yeah, you're my best option. Though if I draw more cards, I really want that Snow in hand. Well, that's Sheeran. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put these 2 in the graveyard with any card here. Do not want to use this effect. This is a discard for cost. Alright, so we'll banish... you can't really do anything anymore. You've already used your effect. And, there we go. I think I want the, I don't run Avarice, so it doesn't really matter. I probably just keep Dangers in graveyard, but, yeah. There it is, okay. So now we can, I'm gonna set this so I never discard it. Activate Sheeran first, sending... I mean, I could just start activating Dangers, right? But I want Sheeran's effect for more mills. But I want to draw cards. So what I want to do is like get a Orcust Heartpour or something in the graveyard so I can then go for Galatea and get Crescendo, right? So if that's the case, I just want to... I also want... I love to have Happiness in my hand. I really want to have this in my hand so I can crime on their turn, too. This is complicated. I think I Sheeran because I think they have Nib here. Sheeran effect. Make Kitkolos. I can use a Nessie in my graveyard here. Use you. Here's your effect. Go get a Merly. I could just Scream too. We're gonna get a Merly because we're trying to get to the Orca stuff. I've already got the crime, so you know. I'll summon her not in the link zone. There's the Heartpour. Now I can Sheeran effect. Summon a Dragostapelia. Shuffling away Sheeran and Kitkolos. Then I can activate Heartpour here. Summon Girsu. Use his effect. Send Heartpour. Make Galatea. Oh, I should have used Sheeran, not Merly, because if they have a Nib, then this, yeah. Use her effect. Shuffle back. Set Crescendo. And I've got... So I've got Symbol Skeleton. If they nib me, I can bring back Galatea, and if I left Merly on the field, then I could still have my other card, but yeah. Nothing? Oh, it's just Labyrinth, okay. Sure. Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, this is all just fine. I can just Nightmare Unicorn anything they've got that I care about here. So, yeah, now I just fucking... Now we just send this Nessie, because it gets me cards in hand still. Now I've got 2 Omni Negates and a Monster Negate still. And we'll go get, we'll get Chupacabra. He's the most versatile here, because I've got all my dangers in the graveyard already. Yeah, that's an easy drag Stapelia. So I'm trying to bounce that so it gets its effect off. I suppose that's fine. Means they're using that on me instead, though. Or on that instead, which is a-okay. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to bump my table there. Yeah, I mean, obviously I negate this one. I want to banish this, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I just want to save these for when they actually activate cards that get them to the ladies. That's fine. I just got one of the furniture pieces left in their hand, that's it. I feel like I want more Destrudos just so I can go for Dark Ruler more often. One big problem with this deck is I am spending a lot of life points to do my stuff, and there's a reasonable chance, and I leave a lot of Link monsters on the field, so like someone who just could summon a big attack monster is dangerous to me. Okay. This card, it's only summoned by dark monsters? Sure, we'll do this now. Yeah, okay. They only have one welcome left out everything, and I could have just made an Access Kotaku there. Hey, there we go. I mean, Lab's a really good deck. It's kind of funny, 2 events in a row is basically Lab events. If I run into a lot more Lab, I'll throw in red reboots and stuff, which automatically beat them. That's kind of what my deck's trying to do. I wish I had like one more way to get a tuner from the graveyard that I could consistently use. Like, Plague Spitter Zombie is an option, but 1, I have card and hand issues, and 2, I don't have 6s that are easily accessible to make the board load. Alright. We're trying to play Ritual Dogmatic this minute, something Albazoa, but my matchup is off so far. Yeah, I would imagine I mean, that's probably not a bad deck, right? You get to play all the Dogmatica support because all those monsters are so light. Lady, whoa, this is like a Cybers thing, right? Is there a light only Cybers deck I'm not aware of? Isn't Cybers like all the different types most of the time? Like all the Code Tuckers are light and dark. Brand Diffusion to 1. Yeah, but like, you can't even play Albaz. I mean, I guess you could play Albaz and Mirror Jade in the same deck, right? They're both dark. And you just play Albion, who's dark, but you can't play Lubellion, who's light. Alright, okay, so they're playing a bunch of light Cybers extenders. That makes sense. I do have to worry, light decks can play hand traps. Ghost Ogre and Valor are in this format. Everyone should be playing Imperm, really, except me, because I don't like hand traps. But yeah, Ghost Ogre and Valor, and I guess Gamma, but if they're going first, Gamma isn't relevant. What if like a going second control deck with like Imperm, Valor, Ghost Ogre, Gamma, Nib? That's like all the hand traps you can play. Okay, well I'll do the Disciple Acolyte or whatever it's called. Devotee. Does this lock you into certain link levels, though? Oh, it is just draw a card, I guess. So they turned that card into an Upstart Goblin. That means you can't do the Devotee line anymore? I guess it's just a cycle, sure. Ah, set 1 pass. Interesting. Set 2 pass. Probably like playing Cynet, the fucking counter trap card, the Cybers counter trap card. Like Banishes. Masquerena. Can't play Masquerena, you're light. Security Dragon pass. Interesting. That's an interesting option you have there. Yeah. Well, that's basically everything I want it to be. Well, I'm still going to do Dark World dealings because I'm... You know, I have the Brow in hand, so I might as well kind of fill up my graveyard here. Alright. If I draw into a hand trap, then so be it. Ooh. They are playing the Cypher, but they can't activate it because they don't have Lambda on field. Interesting. Okay, so I want a Foolish Burial eventually, but I want a Danger first, so we're going to set this. We're going to Tsuchinoko, because Tsuchinoko can never go wrong. That's fine. Drew the other Tsuchinoko, interesting. Definitely discarding Snow here. Snow can get me Grapha, but I probably just want to get another Snow. Keep discarding, keep adding. I want to keep activating Tsuchinoko until it snipes too. That's fine, yeah, that's good. Now I could add Grapha here. I've got the Orchestrated Return. I can set up Big Grapha if I really wanted to. I've got 2 spells in graveyard. I can get 3 spells in graveyard pretty easily here. This just draws me 2 cards now. I still just get Snow, right? Because, like, I've got so many discards available to me at this point. Now I Orchestrated Return. Don't put in the Imperm columns. Sick. Okay. I mean, I haven't sniped a Tsuchinoko yet. Actually, because that's the case, and I've already got 2 Tsuchinokos on the field, I'm going to activate every other danger before I do that. Because I would rather eventually get Tsuchinoko's effect off, and that's not going to happen anymore with if I don't snipe it here. So that's fine. I just want to get another spell in graveyard so I can get to Azalea eventually. Without having to sacrifice her. I also do have the option for like Unicorn at this point, but I want Azalea first if I can. There we go. Once while yeah, this is just an activated effect. Oh, that's good. Alright, so I never got my third in the graveyard, but that's fine. We can just go Nightmare Unicorn first here. That's kind of bad. Do I just... I don't have any Nessies in graveyard, do I? No. So if I grasp before I clear space, I still have an extra monster zone to use my Kit Kalos. Yeah, we'll do that. Use you. Use you. Go ahead and get Crime, I guess, because I'd like to mill Meta Noise if it comes up. Make Kit Kalos. You and one of my Nessies. There we go. Summon her here. Use her effect. Then I hit a Grapha. No, I hit a Grapha. I did hit a Destrudo. There it is. Okay, so once per turn, you can banish one software monster from your hand or face up from your side of the field. Mark one card on the field, banish it face down. That's fine. I still get her effect, which gets me a free summon. We are A-okay now. So now we just, I've got 3 spells in the graveyard for sure, so we just do this. Then we can just go Nightmare Unicorn. I did not know what VSP points are. I haven't checked. I had so much more gas here, too. That's the funny thing about all this. I can just fucking normal summon the Simple Skeleton now and make Axis go Talker. And this is lethal on board. Never had to use my Foolish Burial. I mean, this hand was... My opponent didn't do anything. They had one piece of interaction, obviously, but... I mean, this hand just went for days. I had so much more I could have done. I have Destrudo, I have Heart Porter, I can Symbol Skeleton. Yeah, this was just everything. Deck's got gas, I'll give it that. What is VSP? That's a good question. It's like, is that in the event info? Personal VSP. Oh, versus points. It's what you've contributed to the dark versus light, and I'm playing dark. I don't know why that message got detracted. So yeah, like I've added 300 points to the dark side of the wins, I guess. Playing a game out gets you points, but winning gets you more points. So dark's clearly, I mean, dark is clearly the best type attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh. So this was always gonna win. Alright, going first. Can't complain about that. My opponent is not on 60, so there's no Ash Blossom. Bam. Did I mill my crime? I did mill my crime. I also milled my crescendo. I can show my list after this, yeah. I do have meta noise though, which is pretty good. So I've milled all of my good spells, which sucks. I can add a scream, which won't do anything. I can. Who did I trigger to do this? I triggered a Merly. Could add a Havness. Could add Merly, special Merly. Alright, what are my graveyard effects right now? Just Heart Pourer? Alright, yeah, so I definitely want to mill more here. There aren't any shufflers a way to get my traps back, so this is like the best I'm going to do here. Sheeran can make Big Grapha. Hey, there we go. I can't really do the Orcus stuff right because I fucking milled my Crescendo. Maybe I should play more than one Crescendo just for that reason. I can Heart Pour, summon Girsu. Girsu effect. Send Nightmare. And I can Nightmare effect. And I can send World Wand to the graveyard and summon. Also just send... I mean, you can send World Wand, right? Because it doesn't really matter. So I can't even Galatea right now because I fucked it. I mean, I could just make a fucking IP Masquerena. That's something, right? Already got a Heart Pour in graveyard, so I might as well send you. So I don't draw you. I'd rather have you back in rotation here. I should have gotten a no, I should have gotten a Symbol Skeleton into rotation, I suppose, because I could have yeah, this is my fault. I could have gotten to a Babel here. My only option at this point. So now I can use my Heart Pour as a quick effect, which doesn't actually do anything, right? Well, we got some interaction here. Oh, I shouldn't have... Yeah, that's fine, yeah. That does... It's just Runic, right? That does answer my shit. Ooh, hold on. That's fine. Maestrudo, no! Alright, so now we're gonna heartbeat this shit. At this point, I might as well crescendo, because I'm not going to use it later. Now I can add Symbol Skeleton in my hand. I'll send Symbol Skeleton. They had tip. That's bad for me. I can... Okay, well now I gotta do everything, so we're gonna Harp Horror effect. That's fine. Then we're gonna Nightmare effect before they banish anything else. Then we're gonna Symbol Skeleton effect. We'll summon Girsu. I might as well use her. Show back my Nightmare. So I do it in this order so I can shuffle back. And we'll send another Harp Horror to the graveyard. Right, because I don't have any right now. Yeah. They managed like all of my tier names. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 tier names out of 6? Jesus. So there's Stun, right? They're just playing Stun. Oh my god, yeah, they're just playing Turbo. This guy just drew 6 cards this turn. Christ. Sure. Yeah, I mean, the problem with this is I milled both of my fucking trap cards. That's funny. He doesn't play any fucking... Okay, so he's going to draw 9 cards this turn. Oh, it didn't matter that on that situation, but... Well, I'm good against everything but Teekboo. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I don't care about Fountain anymore. Yes, I did. Like, if any of these are actually Runic cards... I grasped myself, so I'm gonna fucking mill out with a 60 card deck because the I can't believe I fucking milled both Crescendo and Crime. Do I have Foolish Barrel? So I still have Kit Kalos for Drags to Pele, which doesn't fucking do anything anymore. And Meta Noise was garbage here. We will. I might as well. I think I just want to get another fucking Crime in this deck because Kit Kalos is so much more consistent than everything. I can Zephyros here. I can Grapha. But I don't have any fucking Dark Worlds left. Probably just send Zephyros, right? How's her arrows point? Her arrows point to the bottom right, so we'll do you and you. So I can use Hugin to protect and then draw some cards, right? Draw 2, sure. Unicorn effect. I should have sent one that... I could do that, doesn't matter though. I should have to Access Go Talker at this point, right? So even they have a negation effect. Oh, I had to pop. Okay, they didn't draw any runics, thankfully. I had to have popped the runic fountain because that they can make Gary. I'm dead. All right, so maybe something I need to do is like find room for more of my trap cards. The idea is that. Yeah, I could just run more fucking heartbeats, too. That's really gonna go to all these back row decks. I probably don't need Bombard, honestly. Bombard seems bad. If I just hit more heartbeats there, we're fine. How much do I care about this? I like being able to search just one of this guy because you can fucking summon him, but because I want to mill like an even number of screams and heartbeats just so I can get to these guys. But honestly, isn't just another crime just better? So you can always search it no matter what you mill. Yeah. Do I want a second Crescendo? I think so, but I want to craft it. So here's the list, by the way. So we're going to do this. We're going to add one of you just so I can find them more often. We'll do it like that. Alright, there we go. So there's the list. I'm just showing grass, man. Ooh, what have you got? Oh, you're just loading in, obviously. There's no maxi, and there's no... There's Dimension Shifter, right? But what Dark Deck... Yep. I should have done that in reverse order, but... Did I mill both crimes again? I did mill both crimes again. I added a second crime just so this wouldn't happen, dude. It's fine. I can summon Kit Kalos and mill for Heartbeat, and some of my, like... I really want to make Grapha, though. We can make Grapha later. What I can do, so I can go for another 8 mills here, like by, you know, adding them early and milling her and trying to get my heartbeats into the graveyard. But I could just add a heartbeat and start activating dangers until I discard it. And that'll get me to crime regardless. What else do I have here? Oh, I have fucking everything else. Okay. This card is in your graveyard. You can add this card to your hand, then discard one Dark World monster. Oh, I can make Grapha now. Because I discard this guy. I have Grapha in graveyard. Huh. Yeah, I guess I just do that. And then I'll just use a dark monster I don't care about. Alright, so we'll try not to snipe this Bigfoot. Oh, we'll snipe the Bigfoot immediately. Okay. Snipe the Jackalope immediately. Okay. Very funny. Well, this is fine, because now I can do Destrudo stuff. But I need to... There we go. Thank you. Jesus. Add crime. Okay, so now I need to make a Link monster. Using this... Well, I've got crime already. Whatever, we'll do this. I can summon a 4 pretty easily. I just need to get Link monsters in the graveyard here. No, not use you. I'll go ahead and use Kikalos, because I have the Sheeran. As soon as I get a monster and hand off my Chaos Ruler, we'll do that first. So we're gonna... Well, I can actually just Zephyros here. I want to Destrudo first. Zephyros effect. Now I can... Now I need to make a Galatea here, which I can just do with a single heart pourer at this point. Go ahead and get you in the graveyard. And make Galatea. Activate Galatea. Throw back Heart Pourer. Set another Crescendo. Let's just leave Get Close on the field. I kind of want to... Well, let's go Borlid Savage here. I should be putting these cards in defense mode, honestly, but if they activate a Lightning Storm, I'm just gonna fucking negate it. So, all right. So I can end up making a Masquerena here too. That's basically the last thing I want to do. But I want to have. Because I could make a Masquerena here if I wanted, but there's nothing I really want to Masquerena away. Right, you just set Crime, set Meta Noise. I need to have a card in hand, but either way this Tsuchinoko works, it happens, right? Yeah. And then we Symbol Skeleton. Just summon this fucking Girsu. It doesn't really matter. Make IP Masquerena. Alright, that's kind of my full end board. 3 Omni Negates, 4 kind of, but... Though a lot of these cards rely on me having cards in hand, so that's kind of iffy. I want to use Crescendo first. That's probably fine, right? I just Meta Noise when they equip it. Nice board. Thanks, Saint. I thought so. Took me a little bit to I mean, I activated Grass, right? If I activate Grass, I should be able to get to everything, and I did. So I've got the fun thing about the Orcus cards is I basically have infinite follow-up at this point. I have like the entire slew of Orcus activations here. Yeah, now we just Meta Noise this. And I will send, so I still have Crime set, so I guess I'll just send them early, but I'm not going to activate it, I don't think. I don't want to activate them early because I have Crime set, and I want to keep Crime active, so yeah. Maybe I should have used Crime earlier because of that reasoning, but yeah. So I'm going to use Crime next, and then I can use Grapha. Okay. Yeah, that will do it, won't it? Go ahead and shovel back this guy. This is just lethal, right? What was that card's stats? I targeted this thing with 1400 defense, and I've got Omni negates out the ass, so we just attack and it's, yeah. I can even like Nightmare plus Heart Pour as a quick effect to get another monster on the board if I really needed it. Yeah, so that is this deck. Oh man. Honestly, I don't think I even mind drawing the counter traps because this lets me skip searching for them and like set up bigger boards. I almost want to play 3 of both, but that's probably a little extreme. And 2 and 2 is probably fine with grass, especially with the heartbeat and the scream. The Dark World Accession was actually pretty cool there because I milled it and then I could just activate it incidentally because I had the fucking Dark World in hand. That was very funny. And that let me just do Grapha shit. Grass is obviously absurd, but I beat that guy with just like 3 interactions, so I was probably winning regardless. Is there another fusion monster I can make? I don't think there is, but what am I doing? I'm in the wrong section. Fusion, there we go. Rarity, sure. Look at, is there another good fusion monster you can make in this deck? I mean, I guess the obvious answer is fucking Verte for DPE, and you can just run the Maliciouses and Denier in a Dasher, which is all fine, but you can't make that with the tier stuff, so I don't like it nearly as much. Yeah, screw that. What's my match history looking like? 5-1, not bad. So yeah, I think the 3 best archetypes in this format, at least in the dark side of the format, are Orcust, Danger, and what's the other one I was thinking? I was thinking about another deck, but it's escaping me right now. Alright, so this hand is a little funky. Kind of the problem with running cards like Grapha and Orcust Nightmare is you might draw them. I mean, let's lead Chupacabra. Hopefully he does a snipe. Oh, well, I was hoping he would hit something else, but that's fine. Or draw me something good. Ooh, that's not bad. I can summon a Tsuchinoko, and this will get me to... Oh, but I need to get this Harpor in the graveyard. So like if I summon Tsuchinoko, I could set up Destrudo, but then I have no way of... Well, I can Chaos Ruler, right? There's not many draw cards in this deck. I mean, this is my best normal summon besides Girsu, right? My worst case scenario here is I can just make... yeah, we just do the Chaos Ruler stuff. Oh, actually, I can make Grapha here. Send a tier, make Grapha. Because I have Grapha in hand, and Tier's confused from my hand, right? So I make Grapha. I discard Harp Horror with the Barricade Board Blocker and make Galatea, and I get 2 negates out of this shit? Sure. Do I discard Harp Horror? Because I can just use Harp Horror. Or, I send Nightmare because I can use Nightmare to send Harp Horror. It's the same fucking thing. Make sure I'm doing this right. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 face-up monster, blah blah blah. So 1 dark monster. So I send Harp Horror, summon Gears, so yeah. Oh, whoa, I meant to fucking send... I meant to send Harp Horror then summon Gearsu. Whoops! That was a mistake. Oh well, I messed up. Oh, I can't even make IP Masquerena. Whoops! I'm dumb. Maybe they can't beat 1 Grapha. I should have a Orcus Crescendo here. Just fucking misclicked. Or I skipped ahead a step. Light Pendulums? Oh, this is just a draw one. It's just a dumb stun deck that like... No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Yeah, you can do that as much as you want. I mean, is this a runic? And then, like, this is a dumb thing that they can do? They don't have 3 spells in graveyard. Well, that will force my Grapha, I suppose. I'd rather have this Harp Horror in the graveyard and this Grapha on the field, so I will negate that. This is like some kind of... I mean, it's a light deck, so you can't, like, Exodia me. Sure, that sucks. So, you know, I would be able to crescendo this, obviously. I should always put my Grapha in defense mode, because Lightning Storm's going to be really big in this format. I need to stop doing that. Oh, is this a Numeron? It can't be Numeron. What's the one card he's looking for here? Oh, it's a... I'm gonna lose to Blue Eyes! No! All because I didn't get my fucking Crescendo! Does Crescendo negate activation? If so, they would have had a second Lightning Storm here. So this is obviously... I lost because I fucked up. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you fucking misplay. Graph in defense mode bodies this entire shit. So yeah. Well, I mean, no, he's only got 2300 defense, but yeah. Is Gustav? Gustav's an Earth machine, so they also don't have an extra deck, so... This is very funny. It's like, that's just a board break and then OTK with these guys deck. Sure. I'm just dead, right? I don't have any follow because I don't have a Harpoor in the graveyard. This deck loses to Spirit Reaper. That's embarrassing, drawing the crescendo there. That I should have had to stop all this nonsense. Oh well. Yeah, that was my bad. There's an argument for keeping Gaffer in attack mode, but I guess with Lightning Storm is going to be really prevalent in this format because Runic and Exo Sister and Labyrinth are some of the best decks, so you're going to see a lot of Lightning Storms. Alright, Opponent, you there? Apparently not, okay. Good hand. I mean... I was going to lead Jackalope first, because 4 out of my 5 cards were fine discards. And then I would follow up with Scream Sheeran, depending on what happens then. I kind of want to be a good going first deck, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of silly OTK strategies in this format. Because Access Code Talker's lethal. Or legal, not lethal. Awkward hand. Well, you gotta open with this. I guess any Orcus cards good here with Orchestrator Return in hand. Draw 2. Oh, it's tier. Okay. Need to be careful about what I'm doing here. Ooh, they're gonna... Well, I mean, you can't make Rulclose or Kaleido Heart, right? So, this isn't gonna be that much on my turn, but it does get them to, like, Heartbeat, I guess, right? Wait a second. Dark Hex Sealed Fusion? That's terrible. They're gonna make Grapha? They're gonna make Grapha! That's hilarious. I want to activate Foolish Barrel. Open up with Nessie. That's fine. A lot of crime to hand. I'll activate Foolish Burial. This should warrant a Grapha. No, okay. So I can send... I basically just want to send Harpoor, right? Or Nightmare send Harpoor. That keeps me stuck on Dark Monsters, so I go Harpoor. Duh. Well, no, the same thing, but... I want to have her in my graveyard for Girsu, so we'll do Harpoor. I do have 2 Galatea in here, right? I do. Alright, cool. Hey, hey, what abomination are you playing? We're in the Dark Light event, and I'm playing Danger Orcus Tearlament. Alright, so now I can have this. You have another. They're gonna make Kitkalos now. They have another tier in hand. They had 3 tiers in hand. Oh, they're gonna shuffle away Grapha, huh? Make Dragostapelia? Sure, that's cool. I can't crescendo because I summoned these guys. Do I have 3 spells in graveyard? I do. I could force the Dragostapelia. That does seem bad, though. Because then I can't crime. Yeah, the graphic did mess me up a little bit. I mean, the guy was playing Hex Sealed Fusion or whatever. That's not a rare occurrence. Jesus Christ, what? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay. It's just Branded Fusion make Rinbrum? That's the entire deck? Okay. Sure. You're playing Tier. How often do you mill your Branded Fusion? You can't search it with a Luber. Or Branded Opening. It's literally just a one-of. Right? I could heartbeat my own crime, and that'll let me fuse. Wait, no, it won't. I'm going crazy. None of this stuff matters. I was thinking for some reason I could discard Havness from the field with Heartbeat, but that's not how that card works. Maybe I shouldn't have even activated Havness, and I could have Heartbeated. But no, then I wouldn't have had the Grapha in graveyard. So that wouldn't have ever worked. Yeah, I just got owned by them fucking Graphaing me on my turn with Hex Sealed Fusion Tearlament. Ugh. That's what I'm supposed to do on their turn. With Havness and stuff. Interesting hand. Magical Musketeer. I guess these guys are these guys all light? Wait, what? Why does it say banned? Anyone see it? Hold on. Anyone else? It's not even based. It's just Musketeer Runic. I just want to draw a bunch of cards. But why does it say he's banned? Oh, I'm playing the Dark Ban list. That makes sense. It's banned for me. Yeah, okay. Alright, so they're going to draw 3, but they... Okay, I don't care about those. Well, Alright, so what do you do? Okay, so they got an imperm, plus all the cards they drew off the runic cards. Okay, cool. Interesting. I don't think beginning of the end's likely to resolve. I don't think I'm going to get that far, so I'm going to just be happy discarding it here. Good start for me. That's actually fine. Hitting my fucking tears isn't fine, but... They can't activate... They can't activate these Magical Musketeer cards. It's just the Runic cards now, right? I'm not going crazy about that. Yeah, we'll activate Suchi... Yeah, it's a 1 in 3 chance right now to snipe. That's good. You can't have muskets on field. Okay, sure. That's interesting. I need to activate this full spiral now before I heartbeat. I'm gonna send an Orcust. I want a heartbeat send a crime no matter what, really. This lets me add back one of the banished tier monsters they sent. I haven't normal summoned, but they're not going to activate any more monster effects, so I might as well get Sheeran. That's annoying. Oh, I saw that coming, right? Yeah, triple DD Crow here. I can just attack. I need to summon the, because I want to attack over their Hugin, but they have runic cards in hand. I should have gone for Azalea first, maybe, and popped this idiot before I committed to all that. But they just negate her. Maybe I had to Heart Horror first immediately there, as soon as I used Foolish Burial, because I knew they had that card. Force them to negate Girsu, then I can still get to Galatea. That doesn't really get me anywhere though, right? So I have to like normal summon Sheeran, attack, force them to make it 0. Then attack and attack. Yeah, that sucks, but here it is. Spiral, where this is? I'm playing the event. You can't really play Spiral in the event. Master Plan's the only play Spiral. I'm playing the event, man. I don't. Okay, play Spiral. All right. Are you just trying to troll me or something? Okay, play Spiral. I'll play Spiral tomorrow. Let's play the event right now. Let me have fun. Let me earn some gems, man. Versus the LVK sub, sure. I mean, I knew Runic was a good deck, so hey, I'm just dead, right? They're gonna foul, and then as soon as they play one Runic spell, they can draw 3. Yeah, that's game. Gotcha. Yeah, Banish 3 from Graveyard's pretty good against me, but I could have sequenced that better. I could have like immediately activated Heart Pourer. This is an awkward hand. We're gonna go ham here. All right. Well, I got an Orcus combo going. Ah, they have DD Crow. Damn it! I'm running into all this fucking DD Crow bullshit. Oh yeah, you got it. I can... Nope, that doesn't do anything. I was hoping also to mill like a crime here, so my Dark World dealings would do something. Ooh, hello. That tip was off the top. That's fine. I should have had a... I could have played better and ended up on like an Orcus Crescendo there to stop your Runic Fountain. So I just played poorly. Or force you to use your Runics to out the Orcus Crescendo. Alright, we'll send another... I could send... No, I can't do that because I don't have a 3. It's just Orcus Heart Pourer, right? Heart Pourer's summon Girsu. I don't have any... If I had like a Graph or something in Graveyard, even a fucking tier monster in Graveyard, I guess I would have fused anyhow, but I could have gone like Time Thief Redoer, send Sheeran and done some shit, but that was not what happened here. You send Heart Pourer. Not Heart Pourer, you send Nightmare. Doesn't really matter who you pump. Then you send Symbol Skeleton. Anyhow, we will go for... Yeah, there's no... Yeah, I might as well leave the Sheeran on field just for Scream. Guess I didn't do anything. I did get DD Crowed, which did force me to like... Alright, so now I can Symbol Skeleton if I want. Symbol Skeleton doesn't really do anything here, though. You put Nightmare back in the deck here. I already have Heart Pourer left in deck. Now I can Symbol Skeleton, but that won't do anything because I don't have a monster. Yeah, so we're just going to save Symbol Skeleton for next turn. Yeah, the Sheeran was ambitious there in a 60-card deck, but you know, it was worth a shot. Okay, yeah, I gotta negate that, obviously. This is the second time I got Branded Fusioned opening hand. It's at 1, right? Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, they can mirror JB because I have a Galatea. Christ. That's annoying. Are they gonna banish Sheer in here? So I have to make Grapha? That's fine. Have to be in attack mode, otherwise Mirror J can attack over it. Hey, there we go. Brandon's a little annoying. They don't have the Despia guy though, right? So. Anyhow, now we can simple skeleton. And I can summon Heart Pourer. I mean, I just send... If this guy's destroyed by a card effect, or is this destroyed? If this using summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can destroy all monsters. Okay, so I have to, like, Nightmare Unicorn this shit. Which I can't do Orcus Crescendo. So I have to send... I can... I should have Simple Skeleton... No, this is still right. You send, You send Nightmare, then send Wand, and then Wand summon Simple Skeleton, then Simple Skeleton make Gearsu, yeah. So yeah, so we send Orcus Nightmare. Orcus Nightmare effect. Also pump Grapha because he's sticking. You send Whirl Wand. Then you Whirl Wand effect. And you summon your skeleton. I've got 3 spells in the graveyard. I could actually go for Azalea here. Right, because I could still Skeleton summon back whoever, because I haven't used Skeleton effect this turn, right? Oh, no, I opened the turn up with Skeleton effect, didn't I? Yeah, I opened up the turn with Skeleton effect, so I do have to go to Galatea. Azalea still works. So he can make Renbrum now? Yeah. I still haven't only sub, so I can still actually do this. I wanted a Nightmare Unicorn here, but I guess I still have my normal summon, right? And I've already used Gears to affect this turn, right? Yeah, so at this point, I just want the Arcus, the Heart Pour in graveyard to summon my Gearsu again. But I want this one in the deck, so we'll go ahead and get this one from Exile or from Banish. Is this lethal? Do I have a danger in graveyard? I have a Bigfoot in graveyard, so I can normal summon Heart Pour, attack with Azalea. Yeah, this is lethal. Cool. Card to banish does not matter. Wait, is this... When your opponent activates a monster effect or a normal spell track while you have cards in your hand, you can activate this effect. The activated effect becomes... Why can't I Grapha here? Was that... It wasn't during damage step. That was during battle. That's just attack declaration. Your opponent activates... Am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy here? Why couldn't I activate Grapha? Because my goal here was to discard Chupacabra, summon Bigfoot. Whatever, I just gotta play through it. I can't do anything else really. I can go Galatea, because these guys are getting destroyed anyhow. Activate her, just to shuffle back my Nightmare. Go ahead and set Crescendo. Gives me another Omni Negate, because I can, Oh, I'm about to fucking lose my Galatea. Well, it's for next turn, whatever. Boom, 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 everything destroyed. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't negate their Alubra effect, because that was just a monster effect as far as I'm aware. I had cards in hand. It's like, is there something about Graph I just don't understand? When your opponent activates a monster effect, or a normal spell or trap card, when you have cards in your hand, I had a Chupacabra, you can activate this effect, the activated effect becomes... Oh, it's triggered! It's not an activated effect. Okay. That's such a weird corner case situation. I guess it's not corner case. Triggering is very common, but I didn't think about that. Or at least now I know how Grapha works. My first time playing it. Yeah, Uber Graveyard Effect is a, yeah, I'll do that. I'll get... do I have any banished tiers? I do, so I can potentially Chupacabra discard this. Do I have any graveyard tiers? Well, I get Crime no matter what, so I can discard it later. Yeah, so here's the thing. There's a difference between activated effects and triggered effects. For instance, this Despia Theater is an activated effect. He plays the card, then he activates it while it's on field. Grapha says when your opponent activates a monster effect. That means like a triggered effect is what happens when like you destroy a card and that triggers its effects, right? That's what triggering is. They have another branded in red here, right? Alright, well, Crescendo needs me to have... Needs a Link monster, right? You control a Link monster, and I only have... Both my Galateas are in graveyard now, so I have to use... Symbol Skeleton on Galatea first thing to get this Orcust Crescendo online. Then I can use her. Shuffle back you. Set Babel. Activate Babel just in case. Alright, now we start doing this shit. That's fine. We already got a Harport graveyard, so that's not a great draw. We'll go ahead and get, I guess, Jackalope. Best card left in the deck. I've already used my Azalea, so I can't really threaten the back row. They don't have polymerization in graveyard, so. Add my Banish Sheeran. I did trigger Sheeran. Aha! Alright, cool. So I was going to get to Dragostapelia there. And then I was going to... It didn't really matter at that point. I kind of had everything I wanted. It's the same that was a Sheeran I sent, because then I couldn't Time Thief redo her, but yeah. I'm glad I won that one. There's a lot of dark versus dark and light versus light. Thought it was meant to be... Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be dark versus light too, but yeah. Whatever, right? Are they just loading in, or they got something? Looks like just loading in, alright. Should put her in defense mode. Made that mistake last game. Hello. Use you. Then use you. I milled both crimes? What the fuck? Why? I put 2 in the graveyard just so this shit wouldn't happen. I can just make Grapha. I can make Kick Kalos. I don't have any discards left. I can't even use the fucking Heartbeat now. I can do the Yoinky Sploinky. So I can make a Nessie here. I can make her with Nessie plus Merly. Or Nessie... Well, no, I can't get my Merly back, right? Well, I can just use... Nope, I can't use anything. Okay, I can make Grapha, then I can have this to make a... Kick Close. You guys ooh just to make me annoyed. I know it. I get Kick Close. And we'll use this Nessie, I guess, because the Sheeran's better on field. See, now I would have 3 Omni Negates if I didn't fucking mill double crime. Do I just go for fucking meta noise? I guess so. You're my backup. Let me do all this shit. You send Harp, you send Nightmares, Nightmare send Horror, Horror summon. Right, I'm going crazy. So you send Harp Horror summon Nightmare, right? Nightmare make Galatea, yeah. I should have one more Omni Negate here, and I'm really annoyed by it. Got a card discard. I've got a Nightmare that can send Symbol Skeleton. But do I even want to do that? Or I could send World Wand, and World Wand can summon nothing. Yeah, we'll just save that for next turn. I don't really need to do anything here. I need to keep the Orcus on the field. Yeah, alright. Should have put these in defense mode. I should have a crime! It's a crime that I don't have a crime! I milled double crime! Oh my god, why is Super Poly in this event? Goodbye, Grapha. Goodbye, Kit Kalos. It's not even good against light decks! Oh my god, you're a fucking... Ugh. I guess I send back Kit Kalos. You're kidding me, this motherfucker. I guess I meta noise. Yeah. I guess I get half. I mean, I got no fusion monsters left to summon, right? So half this doesn't fucking do anything. I just want a card that can do something on my next turn. And that is... Merly? Yeah, it's just... What's Shearing? Because Shearing can put this Harp Horror in the graveyard. I've already got a Harp Horror in the graveyard, though, so it doesn't fucking matter. We're gonna get Heart... I want a mill Heartbeat, so we're gonna get Merly. Fucking super poly Harpy's Feather Duster, my ass. I don't think so, buddy. Does this do anything? Well, you can't activate this card's effect. Okay, yeah. It's about that dumb evil eye trap or whatever, right? There's no Mood Dragon in this event, so I can't, like, recycle all my fusions infinitely like you could before. Yeah, that's not how that works. Oh, I guess you get a gain attack. That's something. Sure. Well, that's not bad, actually. If you target one monster or up to two instead, if... That's actually fine. You can target one monster on the field or up to two. It says if you return them to the hand. I think that's actually fine. Like, I don't care about this thing's effect, right? During your opponent's turn, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon one Link monster using monsters on it. I mean, it doesn't matter because it won't have Dragspilly on the field, so I might as well not use the effect. So this card's effect is now live. Maybe Sheeran was the right answer here, because now I don't have any good follow-up. Hey, this you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. That's a cost, so that doesn't work with Merly. So we just Heart Pourer, right? Summon Girsu. Girsu effect. We send World Legacy Wand, because I can summon back a Heart Pourer, which doesn't really do anything. We send Symbol Skeletons so I can make Galatea. I've already used Heart Pourer. I can summon Heart Pourer off this. I can also just use this. Yeah. How can I turn this guy into a tuner? So Galatea requires 2 effect monsters. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll do this now. Hey, heartbeat, cool. I actually want meta noise now, which is very funny. We've got plenty of spells in the graveyard, right? So we can do you. Now we just you summon my Galatea back from the whatever. Galatea effect. Put you back. Set. Return. Return. Draw 2 cards. Cool, so now we can Nightmare Unicorn. Use your effect. Discarding a Bigfoot. Shuffle you back. Bigfoot effect. Destroy you. Go to combat. I can't quite kill with Axis Go Talker here. Just gonna leave up the crescendo. There we go. Alright. They had just a little bit too much for Axis Go Talker there, so I had to... Cool. Yeah, definitely use this now, while I'm not blocked. We'll add you from Banish. Now we just summon... Do I have a Harper in Graveyard? I have a Nightmare, which is the same thing. We'll do this. Because quick effects are cool. I've got a Crescendo still. Ooh, that Orcus grind game coming in handy, man. Fucking super poly me for 3 and still lose. Would you recommend slotting in Dino Wrestler Pankratops into the deck? Into this deck? No, because this is the Dark and Light event. Into Spiral, it's fine. You know, it's a good small world bridge. It's a good small world target for going second. It's a little awkward these days because a lot of the boards people are putting up don't care about Pankratops right now. It really depends on what you're running into meta-wise. And I should have had one more Omni Negate there. I guess actually Meta Noise was better in the long run, because putting that guy face down was really good for me. Well, I guess I could have primed their fucking normal summon. That would have been even better though. So yeah, I could have primed their Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah. All right, going second. I got a Havness. That's not bad. By Militaire name, I got Nessie and Grapha and shit. Exo Sisters is like an FTK. They're an FTK against regular fucking tier, like full power tiers, so I don't know. I did not mirror military name, but I did get a harp horror, which is interesting. They're probably going to banish this Havness, though. You're the reason I even made a spiral deck recently. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I've got a lot of live streams going for the modern versions of the deck I'm using, if you're interested. Amp search Martha. Martha's really good. When are we going to get Spiral Martha? If you control no monsters or only Link monsters, you can special summon this Spiral card. That's going to get them to the Trap and to Magnifica, which is really bad for me. And they can also banish because they summoned it this turn. One card your opponent controls or in their graveyard and banish it. They probably want to banish this Heart Pour, honestly. Yep, that makes sense. Magnifica, and they've got the one that banishes too, right? Returnia. Either after 6/6 rolls, you can see summon one monster. And banish it, and then summon a monster which banishes. Set 3, let's go. Can I play through it? We shall see. Yeah, we'll do this. This is a quick play, which is actually really good in this situation. I want to do this. Alright, so now they can just do everything now, because I summoned a monster from the graveyard, even though I didn't. Alright, so now we're gonna... These are all quick effects, right? This card's actually something used against another player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. That's really annoying. This has a quick effect, so you can target one effect monster your opponent controls and negates effects. I have to kill this guy. I can't activate graveyard effects anymore, though, which is going to kill me. Like, I want to do this, but it's going to negate me now. Mm-hmm. Had it called by the grave too. Okay, I was fucked a million different ways, so this did not matter. Yeah, it's just Exo-Sister. Like, we don't just open up Harpy's Feather Duster, they kind of just do this. I think I put up a good fight. I guess I think Drax Tapelia now. I can normal summon, but I can't trigger either my Nessie or my Tsuchinoko in graveyard, which is really bad. And I can't do any of my Orcus stuff, even if I drew into them. I don't have enough spell cards for Azalea. This one was kind of close. If I can not snipe and I get a normal summon, I can access Code Talker here. So it's just a 50-50 now? Don't snipe! No! Can't summon from graveyard! Oh. I guess I should have used Nessie, because if Nessie snipes, I still have a normal summon. Not that it fucking matters! Yeah, just, you know, they floodgated me on my own turn. Feels good. If I had one more spell in graveyard, I could actually clear their fucking board, which is hilarious. I could just normal summon Tsuchinoko into... into Nightmare Unicorn. This card has 2 effects, fuck me. Yeah, sure. I'm just dead. Alright, you got it. Exo-Sister's a really good deck! Going first, at least. I put up a fight there. Especially without any traditional board breaking cards. Maybe if I like, saw the Gubrine effect coming, I could have just not used... Yeah. That wasn't really great, though. Like, it doesn't solve my problem. Ooh, Drytron. Okay, so this is annoying. Oh, they got Alpha Zeta, baby. That's the ticket. So Drytron can basically do whatever they want, because I'm not running a Kaiju, I'm just dead, right? They can negate me 3 times. Alrighty. Let them have their fun, you know? Had Benton too, or they searched Benton. Oh yeah, they had Alpha Zeta Benton in hand. That's pretty good. That's about as good as it gets. Yep. This deck could even do Beatrice still, because Beatrice is light. Yeah. Looking tough for me. It's basically have a Kaiju or a Dark Ruler no more or lose. They still end up with like the orange light and the probably like a green light. Now they should be summoning Benton back. Yep. That'll get them to Beatrice, which gets them to double Ava if they want it. They just bring this card back to summon the Herald. So they should have minimum 4 negates. No, 5, right? Because Benton's going to get them 1. Tribute the Herald, yep, because you can summon from the graveyard with Medionis. One thing about this deck is it can also run Underworld Goddess, which is good against Drytron. Send Ava. Oh, okay, they're just sending Alteus. Okay, is Ava limited or something? Sending Delta's weird. I mean, you still drawing a card's not bad, but obviously, but. Can I chain block this Bigfoot? I don't think so. I don't think there's a way for me to chain block Bigfoot as far as I'm aware. Well, you control a machine ritual monster. He doesn't have that right now. Herald of Ultimateness. Got him. Alright, how many effects you got, buddy? Mm-hmm. And a set card, too. That's dangerous. You want to negate that? Cool. Another card in my hand. They had the Ava in hand. He had everything. Oh my god. But you should have... Can't you still double Ava? Is Ava limited in this event? I can't tell because it looks banned to me. I don't think Ava's limited, is it? Yeah, he could have also had Nids. Oh, could he? Because you can only use Medionis twice, right? What'd they send with Beatrice? They sent Natasha? You can't Natasha yet, right? So it's just I gotta chew through 2 more negates, right? Alright, we're gonna be adding we had Meta Noise, I guess. Alright, so you gotta stop this. You don't stop it. Okay, that's good for me. So I can send... Well, Grapha's interesting, but not... I don't have any Dark Worlds. I guess at the end, you just always send Heart Horror. Curse you, Mothman, you sack of shit. Well, that's interesting. I'm never activating that, right? I'd rather have Destroyer in my hand for Sheeran. If Mothman didn't snipe there, I'd be in a much better position. But of course he sniped, you little sack of shit, you little garbage lord. And I was close to activating beginning at the end there. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Lost the coin flip against Tritron, that'll happen. They could have gotten way better board, but I also got a little unlucky. Double sniped. Thing is, I don't even know if there's good board-breaking cards to play in this format. Like, if you're up against Drytron and Exosister, like, you want Harpy's Feather Duster versus Exosister, and you want Dark Ruler No More versus Drytron. Now, let's open up with you, because you're always my best normal summon. Do I do this? I have to decide to do this now or later. I don't have a way to easily destroy this. Because I'm not making Dingirsu. Yeah, we're gonna open Dark World Dealings. Ooh, Plague Spitter Zombie. Oh yes, baby, let's go. Did I mill all of my crimes? I milled both of my crescendos, so I don't need to go into the Orcus stuff. Or actually, I just go into Babel, right? I go into Dingirsu and Babel. I milled Babel. I milled crescendo, and Babel. Why? Okay. Game sucks. Anyhow, we will go Merly, Sheeran, Scream, Meta Noise, so not the ones who are using their effects, obviously. Can't believe I milled all three of them. Hey, you don't play Spiral anymore? This is literally the first time I've ever not played Spiral. It's just the event, man. It's fine. My stream yesterday was me playing Spiral, guys. It's not. I'm not playing Spiral anymore. This is just the event. You can't play Spiral in the event. There's no way you can put them together. I guess I get Heartbeat. It's nifty. But these cards still active. I could do the Merly shenanigans here. What am I trying to get to at this point? I need to keep a tier on the board regardless for a crime. Can't believe I milled all three of them. Oh, you have to activate Grapha. That's funny. So if I can't do that, I can just like make a Dingirsu just to keep my cards from being destroyed. Special summon you. I can make I could send Symbol Skeleton. Can I make Masquerena here? Let's see, I make Masquerena with... Then I, Nightmare send, my little buddy, Symbol Skeleton. I guess I should make Galatea first, it's just easier. I still have an Orcust, return to set. Then I Nightmare effect. You can gain the attack, it doesn't matter. I send... I guess I send you, because you can summon a Orcust monster. Then we do this. Summon you. Make Masquerena. Then, because I don't have a Orcust Crescendo, we'll just make Dingirsu and keep everything from being destroyed. Attach one of my banished machine monsters. I don't think there's anything I can Fulge Barrel for, so I'm just going to save it for next turn. That's fine. Genex Halibird Band Pog! I kind of want to negate that one, but I know it doesn't matter. Orcust Mirror, but I don't have Babel or Crescendo. Help me. I want to get this Habness on the field so I have something to Masquerena with, so... Nothing relevant hit, alright. Kind of want to crime on their next effect here. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually probably one of the ones that's fine. Because like, once they get to Galatea, I want to make sure that's not on the field anymore. Or once they get to a third monster, I want to start doing stuff because they have long Gearsu activation. Like, there's no Baguska for me to worry about. Oh, that's interesting. This is like a once per turn, right? I'll crime that one. I think I stopped that one now. Oh, this is not a once per turn. I didn't think about that. Whoops. Oh well. So that was a waste of Grapha, obviously. No, it's never come up before that Plague Spreader Zombies effect could be used more than once for me, because no one ever has that many cards in hand, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, I've got 3 spells in Graveyard, so I can Azalea pretty easily here. Ooh, wah, ooh. Well, you gotta do something, opponent. I got 2 more pieces of interaction. You got 3 monsters on field. You gotta be able to do something here. I'm trying to save my Masquerena into Azalea for whenever they like link or synchro summon here, something that's significant, so I can get a more. Here it is. Okay. So now I can do this. Under the influence, shaking up, nerving you. So now they can heart pour, and then I just have to save Dragon's Tapillia for Dingirsu. Obviously, you have the second Galtea here. Wonder what their... I have to save this for Dingirsu, obviously. Or Long Girsu. Oh, he can Long Girsu me here because my Dragon Spell is in the wrong zone. Because it points here, and then he can get Dingirsu me. That sucks. This would have been much easier if I hadn't milled both my Crescendos. Ah! So he should Long Girsu me here, hit this, then Dingirsu me here, hit this. Then we're kind of just at parity. But he's got the Babble, so he can play on my turn. Is there a 9 that matters here? I don't think there is, right? Oh, hello. Orcustrion, what the fuck? Not be destroyed by... That's fine. None of my monsters are linked except Azalea. Okay. Whoa, hello, what are you? Mocking a Ruin Force! Oh fuck, am I dead? Oh, okay, they're just... okay. I think they ran out of time. Yeah. I was gonna drag us to Pellier their Dingirsu. So I wasn't... and I still had double Crescendo follow-up. So I don't know. Interesting game. Grass been hit or miss for me. I mean, it was obviously very good there. It got me to everything but Crescendo, so... yeah, I don't think Ruin Force is good. I don't think that's a good that's a good play. Like, you don't run enough big monsters to banish to summon it. It doesn't make any sense. Needed to discard Snow really badly there. What the fuck? You got it, dude. My hand sucks nuggets, so you got it. I could normal summon Snow. I can normal summon Tier Limits. I can normal summon Havness, discard Snow. Get Dark World Dealing to keep going. God, that's so bad. But I really... you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna concede if this doesn't get me anywhere. Oh, what? Snow doesn't work like that? Oh, Snow has to be discarded by card effect. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. Snow's like a fucking... Snow's weirdly. I played a bad hand. I mean, even with 60 cards, there are a bunch of dumb bricks in the deck. Like all the Dark Worlds if you don't draw the dangers. Graphas. Just hands like this, right? This hand don't do nothing. It's just Dark World Turbo, buddy. Maybe I should cut the beginnings of the ends, but man, whenever they're good, they're so good. Is there like a way, can I make my deck more consistent? It's like the only way I have to add cards to hand, though, man. It's so good. I just draw, I mean, Triple Tactics Talents is probably better, honestly. No stipulation. Let's do that. Hey, Loopy. You're watching me brick by drawing all my Dark Worlds in my Danger Dark World Orcust Tearlament deck. Poor Neospatian Flare Scarab. He didn't deserve it. Interesting. Want to activate Chupacabra because I don't want him to snipe, but this is my best chance. There we go. Activate this. This discards for effect, right? But I'd rather activate Nessie here. This could get me to kick Colosse, and then I could... This is 2 negates if I discard the Savness, right? It just is. Ah, man. But I want to activate Nessie. Nessie gives me 2 chances to discard Havness. This is just me being a Gamba addict. Oh, hello, Black. Dark. Oh, they drew something. Hey, I did it! Oh, mama. We're gonna go ahead and grab our crime now. Imperm? Did you draw an Imperm? Nope. Okay. You definitely Imperm there if you drew an Imperm. And now we're just gonna be a degenerate gambler. I mean, I could do the entire Orcus line before I grass here, but that would make my grass worse. Oh yeah, let's go. Did I Milligrapha? I did not Milligrapha. So if I do this, I can't make my... Yes, I can. I can make Dragospillia, then just make Kick Close again. Very funny. Guess I want to get a Havnison deck over a Nessie? Yeah. I can't really do anything with this Estrudo because I don't have a 3 on the field. I do have Crescendos in the deck, right? Alright, so you send Heart Pourer, or not Heart Pourer, you. I can Kit Kalos, summon... I don't have a way to get to a 1 here, otherwise I can make a Borreload Savage or something. Or Chaos Ruler. I can summon Havness. Oh, actually, that's very funny. So I'm going to send Kit Kalos. I'm just going to have to leave the Havness on the field, which is fine. Because Havness is a 3. I shouldn't have done this because I might... Oh, if I mill both of my Crescendos off of this okay, we're good. Meta Noise adds me a card back to hand, which is actually perfect here. Oh, actually, I don't have any other tears in the graveyard, so it doesn't... Ha! That's fine. She's good in the extra deck. That's good. Then I can Destrudo off of her. Then I can make an 8. We gotta do this shit. Let's go Chaos Roller. I mean, I can make Borreload, but I don't have a fucking Link Monster in the graveyard, right? So it doesn't do anything. Now the only way I'm getting to a Link Monster... Yeah, we're not doing that. So we're just doing this. Oh, interesting. They did have the Imperm, they were just saving it that whole time. Well, I'm going to have 3 interactions for their 5 cards. That's fine, I guess. So now you just go Galatea. Use her effect. Show back Horror. Set a Crescendo. Set a Crime. Can I get to... The only thing I have left is Harp or Nightmare, right? I might as well use Nightmare now. Just to get some stuff in rotation more easily. Just kind of go through all these effects real quick. Get another body on the field. If I had, I mean, I could normal summon this Heart Horror, but then I wouldn't have a card in hand for Crime, so we're not doing that. I could make a max green. Also, you know. Got 2 Omni Negates and tons of follow-ups, so that's something. Actually, do I have tons of follow-up? I have Harper in the graveyard. Yeah, we're good. We got follow-up. Okay. Ooh, no, that's a good card. Anyhow. I guess we Crescendo first. Another Black Wing Monster from your hand. I'm definitely gonna fucking crime that shit. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Alright, that's good for one day as playing. I basically got the half... You know what? I just need one more win to get the halfway point. Let's go ahead and do that. I got 8-ish minutes before I usually call it a stream, so, you know, we'll get one more game in there, try to get one more win. I should like do a Doug going second deck, just a OTK, and try to win as fast as possible, but... Yeah, there we go. Can't complain about this hand. It's got dangers. That is the point of the deck, really. Didn't want to discard Nessie, that's fine. They have something, that's interesting. I guess I'll go for Tsuchinoko here. Stop hitting dangers, you dumb dangers. Yeah, that sucks. I just gotta do the Orcus stuff now. Like, I wanted to discard any of these other 3 cards, and I didn't get any of them discarded on both activations. Fucking dangers, you little assholes. You got an Imperm for me? They do have an Imperm for me. Interesting. Okay. That doesn't actually stop me because I have a fucking danger on the field, which is funny. It does keep my, well, no. It keeps me, like, out of the Orcus cycle, I guess. The Orcus loop. Yeah, you have to target with that guy so he doesn't do anything. So, yeah, we just go, Galatea. Activate. Send back Horror. Set a card. If I had a Orcus 10, I would be considering going for a return at this point, but because I don't have any of those guys, we're just going to set Crescendo and pass. I'm going to leave the Scream in hand, because if I draw a danger, I'd like to discard it and keep cards in hand, and I don't have a way to get Tears on the field. Yeah, I don't have Tears, so yeah. So I need a Crescendo first, so then I can Masquerena into something. Well, that's, I mean, if you got evenly, that's going to get my Crescendo for sure. If you have double evenly, I mean, that's annoying, but... Evenly plus Martha does do it. Plus the Imperm. So, I have to mask on, like... We're gonna unicorn here. Now if they have the double Exosister hand that like normal summons and then special summons, I'm dead. Do you have the follow-up? Yeah, they had it all. They had everything. If I would have had one more interaction, like if my dangers didn't fucking snipe, oh, I would have won this game so easy. Oh, man. Really? That's it? I mean, they probably drew a trap then. Why didn't you go into Michaelis? Michaelis? No, whatever. Oh, fuck me. If you control this card, so this makes Kit Kalos, then Graph. Yeah, it makes all three. Because I did Milligrapho. I should have activated Scream here, but it doesn't really matter at this point. That's a nice draw, everyone! Just off the top, just fucking drop down grass in their fucking life. They misplayed that though, they should have had a Michaelis. But the funny thing about Tears is, unless they had fucking had a Macrocosmos there, they don't special summon from graveyard, they just use graveyard effects to special summon. Anyhow, yeah, I got my lad sleeves. How do I change the how do I put the lad sleeves on? Whatever, we'll do that later. Anyhow, that's gonna do it for today. I got halfway through the event. Let's cash in on some gems. Gotta love jimmies. For anyone who's curious about the deck, let me click through this real quick. Yay, 1,000 gems. Cool. So the deck, one last time, for anyone who's curious, it's just it's a complete abomination that I threw together yesterday on the stream. It's just it's a grass deck obviously, but it's just Danger, Dark World, Tier, and Orcust. Orcust get like the format isn't super duper fast. It's kind of fast, but it's not super duper fast. So the Orcust grind's fairly important, and then you just play Tiers because Tiers are broken, and you make Grapha and Dragos Stapelia all the time. And any Tier fusion represents an Omni Negate. Any Orcust card in the graveyard or any of the Orcust starters represents another Omni Negate. If you mill really hard and you get to a Destrito, you can set up either a Chaos Ruler for extra material or a Savage Dragon for an extra negate. IP Masquerena can go into Unicorn or Azalea off extra danger material, which is pretty nifty. And other than that, you know, it's got Time Theory Door because sometimes you summon a Sheeran but you want to use her effect. Because like if Sheeran mills Grapha, you can just Time Thief 3-door and make a make your own Grapha. Do you mind if I DM you to talk about Spiral for the new MD format? Just talk in the main Discord. You're gonna get more and better advice there. Like DMing isn't really that. I mean, I'll talk to you, but it's better to talk into the group chat because there's more people there to respond with better advice. Do you know where the channel is at, Jaspy? Like the main Master Duel thing, main Master Duel Discord. I can like post a link to it, I think. And getting oohed is the natural state of a Spiral player, so yeah. Like, just go here and search for the Spiral channel. And, like, I'm there, Saint's there, Kevin OG's there. You'll get way better advice in there than just DMing me directly. Like, I talk in there too, so you know. So go there, just click Control F, search for Spiral, and you'll find it. It's also, everything's in alphabetical order. Oh yeah, there's also someone named The Epic. Listen to them at your own peril. Besides that, that little bit of advice, I gotta go. I got some stuff to do. The other reason why I'm suggesting you go to the Discord is I'm not going to be immediately available. Uh, because I'm about to go do some stuff. And that includes playing Baldur's Gate 3 when I get done. Oh, you already remember that Discord? Well, that makes it really easy. Just search for the Spiral Chat. It's me, Two-Tone, in the Spiral Chat. Yeah, just go find the Spiral channel. I'm there, Saint's there, Kevin's there, and a few other Spiral players there who can give you advice. Young, Psychic. Psychic's very mean sometimes, so be careful. But other than that, yeah. Thanks, everyone. I'll see y'all. I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow. I got, like, yard work and shit to do, which is... I use my free time to stream, or my extra free time. You know, I still play other games in my free time, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that tomorrow. I should be able to play Saturday, though, which is unusual for me, but, you know, I'll be here Saturday around the same time. So, yeah, see y'all then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.